Today, I want to share with you my one word for 2017. How many of you have chosen a word for 2017? I'd love to hear. Leave your word in the comments and tell us why you chose that. But I want to tell you about my word. So I want to give you a little bit of background though. In 2016, I chose the word rest. And I had chosen a word for the year for the few years before that, but it had never really been something that had made a huge difference in my life, that I'd really kind of lived under that word until I chose the word rest. And I didn't just choose a word, but then I defined what that word was going to mean, like how I was going to live according to that word. And I really just let that be my guiding principle. This inspired me as I was thinking in November, what do I want 2017 to look like? And I decided upon, this is the year of yes. That is what I determined. And some people are like, oh my goodness, whoa, 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 whoa. You're going from the year of rest to the year of yes. That sounds crazy. Well, I had to define, just like I defined my year of rest, I defined my year of yes and what I meant by that. What were the parameters? What was this going to look like? What did I want to look at it and see myself as at the end of 2017? And for me, I wanted to continue to have that breathing room in my life to be able to say yes to being more spontaneous, to being more adventurous, because you guys, that is not something that comes very naturally to me. I like to write my list and I like to follow that list. I make a plan and I follow the plan. So the year of yes is me saying yes to adventure, me saying yes to that little extra. For instance, yesterday my son Silas, he's 7, and he was playing outside with his friends, and he came inside and he said, "Mom, could you make me a snack?" And usually I would just, cut up an apple or tell him he could go get cheese and crackers, or I'd give him an option, or I'd say, no, it's too close to dinner. Just hang tight, buddy. In 45 minutes we're gonna eat or whatever. But I remembered that word, yes, and I thought, how can I walk this out in this little opportunity here? And so it literally took me like a minute and a half, but we had some leftover pancakes, and I put 2 pancakes on a plate, and I put little chocolate ears, and I put little raisin eyes, and a marshmallow nose, and a whipped cream smile, and it was this happy face. And he came in, and I said, "I have a surprise for you." I made a surprise snack. And he came in, and he was just squealing and giggling, and he was like, "This is the best snack ever, Mom." And he called his sisters in because he wanted them to see. And, I just thought, it was a little extra. It was me saying yes to a little bit extra. And usually I would just convince myself, I'll tell myself, I'm not the Pinterest mom. I don't do little cutouts and smiley faces and happy faces and animal faces or whatever. I'm not that person, so I'll just be like, oh, I'll just choose something simple. But in the time that it would have taken me to cut up an apple, I was able to bless my son and make his day. And it was just such a small little thing, but it was me saying yes. So that's an example of how I want to walk this out this year. So me saying yes, I made a list of what I was going to say yes to. And I want to say yes to my marriage. I want to say yes to my health. I want to say yes to my kids, like the pancake face. I want to say yes to real life relationships, and investing in a few extra things in my week that spark joy. Being more adventurous and spontaneous in a way that will bless my family. And finally, trying at least a few things I've never tried before. Now, my kids asked me, they said, "Mom, so does this mean that we can go skydiving, or that you're going to go skydiving?" And I'm like, not quite sure, but I'm not going to say no. But I'm also not sure that I'm going to say yes to skydiving. But I'm definitely going to say yes to more adventure in my everyday life with my family. And so then I also define what I'm not saying yes to. Because this is not just that my answer is always going to be yes, 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 yes for everything. No. I define what I am saying yes to and what I'm not saying yes to. I'm not saying yes to chaos. I'm not saying yes to crazy. I'm not saying yes to calendar clutter. I'm not saying yes to meaningless to-dos. I'm not saying yes to guilt or comparison or trying to be someone who is not true to who God has made me to be. So saying yes is not me saying, oh my goodness, she's doing that over there. She's saying yes to that, so I need to be saying yes to that too. That's not what it's about. It's me saying that I'm going to look for the opportunities to do a little bit extra, to say yes to my kids when they ask, Mom, can you play a game with me? Or to say yes to my kids when they're like, Mom, can you come outside with me? Or Mom, can you read with me? Or Mom, can you do this with me? Or Mom, can you come jump on the trampoline? Or when my husband wants to just spontaneously go shopping together, or yes, he's more the shopper in our family than I am, believe it or not. And yes, whenever it's an opportunity to really invest in someone else. Now, if me saying yes in those ways causes chaos or crazy or calendar clutter, that's not what this is about. So I'm always looking at it through what the lessons that I learned in the year of rest. So that's my word for the year. It's going to be the year of yes, and I will be documenting this on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I'm The Money Saving Mom on Instagram, and I will be documenting some of this journey and probably sharing some online in other facets as well. But if you didn't tell us what your word was, leave a comment, tell us what your word is, and I can't wait to read all of your words. Have a great day, and I will see you back tomorrow.